Let's resolve to make 2021 a happy new year, everybody!
Greetings! You did it! You made it to 2021! Congratulations! 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. New Year's resolutions. A lot of people keep New Year's resolutions for maybe a month or 2. I think we can do it differently this year. I believe all of us, if not most of us, can at least achieve one goal here in 2021. I think we can all live a little better this year. Before I delve into my resolution for this year, I am going to talk about the past. When I was an awkward teenager of 13, people who say that they are not awkward as teenagers, something's missing in their brain. Everybody goes through this phase, this awkward phase, puberty, or puberty. I've heard it both ways. Our emotions are all over the place. Our voices are changing, among other things. It's a crazy house, metaphorically speaking. Junior high and middle school, you're packing all of these people with all those high energy emotions and low energy emotions all together in the same place. That's scary. At the age of 13, I weighed 150 pounds at 5'11". I was very, very skinny. Someone could have taken me over their knee and snapped me like a pair of chopsticks because they come in sets. I would trip over air, basically. I was so uncoordinated, kind of like a possession, but not evil. I didn't know where my feet were carrying me half of the time. Being 13 and very self-conscious about my skinniness and my lack of coordination, among other things, I wanted to be more. A lot of people are wanting to lose weight. I had the opposite problem. I was needing to gain weight. As a 32-year-old, I now wish my body had a quicker metabolism because unfortunately I'm not able to eat as many sweets and fats and salts and all that I would like to. Goes right to my hips and my derriere. Around this time in my childhood, the very first successful Spider-Man movie came out, and that was a big deal for superhero films. With great power comes great responsibility. It stuck with me in my head. A lot of times we aren't just given that power, we have to work to gain that power. We're not just bitten by a radioactive spider and poof, we have muscles and really good reflexes. That was one of the motivating factors. That movie had a big impact on me as a 13-year-old kid. Reason number 2. At my junior high, we had this pep assembly thing put together. There were these 2 incredibly ripped guys. They were like, there were muscles on every part of their body, pretty much. They could flex their face and you could see veins just popping out. They showed us their incredible skill through their muscular statures. One guy, he took a can of soda that wasn't opened. Soda went all over the bleachers on people. The other guy filled up this water bladder, is what it's called. You fill it up with hot water and then you stick it under your pillow and it acts as a warmer. He filled that thing up with just the air from his lungs until it exploded. I had never seen anything like it. I'm in this skinny, frail body that could destroy me at any time. Unfortunately, what happens as a teenager, a lot of people get picked on at one time or another. I was also picked on. That was the 3rd strike to light the fire in me to really get going. It's true when I say I really did go to the YMCA. I would go up to these super massive, ripped guys who could knock me out with a punch, and I ask them for advice on how to get big, stronger, what exercises worked what muscle group. Through this, I came up with my own workout program tailored to me. When I first started benching, I could barely bench the bar. It was like pushing something out the back end while being constipated. Not enjoyable. Over the course of 2 to 3 years, I gained a lot of muscle and I was in the prime condition of my life. I felt good. I felt healthy. I also did a paper out, so my cardio was up to snuff. This actually takes me to a story a year later after working out. I was now in high school as a freshman. There was a kid from junior high that picked on me a little bit. We had this unified gym for the day, a few different gym classes combined. I was shooting some hoops. One of the kids gives me a hard shove, and I fall back on the floor and graze my elbow. I had blown a fuse, and I got up and I said, "I'm not gonna take that anymore." The kid looks at me. "If you ever punch me again, I'm gonna beat you up." After the incident, both kids proceeded to walk away. Could I have handled that differently? Perhaps. I was done with this. I needed to stick up for myself. Fast forward some months later, I'm at a pep assembly and I go to find a place to sit down, and I see the kid who I punched in the face. He says, "Oh, sorry, let me move." He walks away. What is happening? This is amazing! I've gained a little bit of respect. That being said, unfortunately, there were some moments during high school where I picked on a couple people. I was gaining a lot of confidence in myself when someone was making jokes at me. I did something about it, shoved them around, didn't say some very nice things. From those experiences that I had, I chose to never pick on another human being. Sadly, today, there is still tons of bullying that happens, and a lot of it happens through the internet, cyberbullying. Also, it still happens in the school systems and even in churches. It happened to me. In turn, I happen to be the bully against other people. I've done my best to make recompense with that. So when I see people getting bullied and made fun of, it really gets me upset because I know how much it hurts. I know it's getting sentimental, but I felt a need to be open and honest about that. Any of you who have New Year's resolutions or have thought about making a New Year's resolution, now is the time. It's not too late. And if a couple months from now you think, I'm going to make a resolution to do this or to do that and to make my life a more positive experience, go for it. And if you fail, that's okay. It's okay to fail. Failure gives us opportunities to improve and to grow. You can choose to make the best of any situation. I firmly believe that. No matter how horrible a situation is in your life, you can choose to make something good out of it. So what is my New Year's resolution? Well, once I got into my later 20s, I filled out a little bit like a chipmunk that's pregnant. Here's my belly for you. And if I do this, it makes it look like I'm 5 months pregnant. Currently, I weigh about 237 pounds. My goal is to at least lose 25 pounds of fat, not by liposuction, but to get back into a workout routine. When I'm in the zone as far as exercising, I feel better. And exercise helps mental health. Exercising causes an increase in endorphins. Endorphins are that chemical that helps make you feel good. Feel free to email me at jungleseychannel@gmail.com. You can also send me a message on my Facebook page at Junglesey Channel or comment on my YouTube videos. I'll be sharing my progress on my resolution through Facebook, Instagram, and let you know how it's going for me. Enjoy this magical year 2021 and the good things it's going to bring to all of us as we have that positive mindset. It's going to be Gucci, yeah!